The FBI is in the process of transforming itself into a law enforcement agency that's based upon intelligence and leadership. For that, the FBI needs to be in close proximity to the two major research universities in the region, College Park and Baltimore. Let me just give you an example of the enormous assets of education and research that the two universities bring to the FBI. College Park is the primary producer of graduates for the FBI. There are more graduates of College Park working at the FBI than from any other university in the country. Number two, in terms of research, remember that shortly after 9/11, there was the anthrax attack. There was anthrax powder in letters sent to Congress and to the media. And how was that case cracked? Because the geneticists at the University of Maryland, Baltimore, they sequenced the DNA. And the computational biologists in College Park were able to deliver the bacterial fingerprint to identify the source of that particular strain of bacteria of anthrax. This is the kind of research that is an essential part of a law enforcement operation in the 21st century.
The University of Maryland, Baltimore is very excited, I'm here to tell you, to bring its own assets to this academy. Our Carey School of Law and our Dean Donald Tobin is here with its deep expertise in crisis management, cybersecurity, counterterrorism. Our world-renowned University of Maryland Center for Health and Homeland Security, led by Professor Greenbelt, a leader in all aspects of national security and emergency response preparedness. And, as you heard from President Lowe, our essential biomedical capabilities, including unrivaled experience in forensic genomic analysis and viral detection, prevention, and treatment. At UMB, we're already a key resource for the national security and crisis management communities. We train top-level enforcement and intelligence officers. We've built capabilities in advanced data analytics, and the nation relies on our leadership in containing and curing diseases, particularly infectious diseases of global impact. So imagine what we can do when we join our efforts with our colleagues at College Park.
The University System of Maryland has 174,000 students on our campuses. We're graduating 35,000 students a year. 80% of those students come from Maryland, and 80% of the graduates stay in Maryland. So we're definitely providing the talent base that is needed by the FBI and many, many other companies and corporations in the region. And the technical expertise has been alluded to by the two presidents. Whether you're looking at law, forensics, criminology, cybersecurity, engineering, national security, we have the expertise. We have the talent, we have the expertise, and the quality of life is obvious. In my general speeches to chambers of commerce, I talk about the fact that Maryland is #1 in median family income. Maryland is #3 in baccalaureate educated individuals on a per capita basis, #2 in terms of advanced degrees on a per capita basis, #2 in the nation on a percentage of our citizens who are employed in STEM occupations, and most importantly from what we do, #1 in education.
We believe that by the end of the year, this is going to come to fruition and we are going to start to build. Now, last year the legislature carved out $22 million for road improvements around here. We made a conscious effort and tough decisions a few years back to make sure that the funding for road improvements would enhance the ability for the FBI to come here, because Virginia did the same thing. And, you know, like I say, we're in constant competition. But when you look at the overall picture, the National Security Agency, Fort Meade, the largest employer in the state of Maryland, its conduit between Baltimore and Prince George's County, and particularly the area of Greenbelt, this makes all the sense in the world, not only in Maryland, but hopefully on the national level when they award the FBI headquarters to Greenbelt, Maryland.
the University of Maryland is ideally suited to partner with the FBI. So it is my privilege to announce the creation of the Maryland Academy for Innovation in National Security. Let me describe it for you. Through START and CHHS, the Maryland Academy will be the national leader in terrorism and counterterrorism studies, the FBI's #1 priority, generating the best data in the world on terrorism, leveraging our flagship internship program that graduates 100 of the next generation of counterterrorism professionals every semester, through in-person, online, and simulation-based professional training, and through our undergraduate minor, our practitioner-focused graduate certificate, and a forthcoming practitioner-focused PhD program. Through the School of Public Policy, a designated intelligence center of academic excellence, the Maryland Academy will help achieve Director Comey's strategic objective of building the intelligence process into every FBI process.
We believe that the Maryland Academy could be particularly effective in helping the Bureau enhance its talent pipeline and achieve its workforce development goals. We have the potential to help the Bureau invest in its human capital. For example, you just met my colleague, Professor Michael Greenberger, who directs more than 50 professionals in the Center for Health and Homeland Security, or CHHS as we call it. For more than a decade, Professor Greenberger and his staff have worked with private sector executives and government officials here and abroad to develop plans and policies and strategies that ensure the safety of citizens during natural and man-made catastrophes. CHHS has trained first responders in crisis management. It has counseled clients on the legal and procedural issues of counterterrorism, investigations, and advised them on policy options during the rapid spread of the deadly infectious diseases, such as Ebola and Zika. CHHS is also an important partner with the law school in our master's degree program that we launched last year here in College Park. Today, more than 80 working professionals are candidates for a Master's of Science in Law, as we call it. All of our MSL students must specialize in one of 5 areas, and cybersecurity and crisis management are 2 of our most popular tracks. We are educating professionals already working at NASA, the NSA, the Pentagon, Fort Meade, the IRS, and for many cybersecurity companies and startups. These are agencies and companies whose work could easily intersect with that of the FBI, particularly as it pursues its intelligence priorities. The 2-year part-time program we offer is helping our students get the legal knowledge they need to do better in their jobs in their chosen professions. So these are legal degrees. These are legal degrees for non-lawyers to get a specialty in their particular area. We are confident that we can provide the kind of intellectual vibrancy that will help the talented FBI professionals, and we would love the opportunity to do so. So thank you for having me here today.
Thank you, Donald.